Tea Time with Shebrews Royalty features remedies for inner healing and outer beauty. Real-time conversations with sisters in the Hebrew Israelite community, focused on healing our spirit, mind, and body, which will contribute to the healing of our nation as a whole. Sip a cup of tea, wear your favorite turban, tee, or tunic, and enjoy Tea Time with Shebrews Royalty. Tea Time with Shebrews Royalty features remedies for inner healing and outer beauty. Real-time conversations with sisters in the Hebrew Israelite community, focused on healing our spirit, mind, and body, which will contribute to the healing of our nation as a whole. Sip a cup of tea, wear your favorite turban, tee, or tunic, and enjoy Tea Time with Shebrews Royalty. Shebrews Royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit, love, joy, and peace. She's got long suffering, gentleness, and goodness, temperance, faith, and meekness too. Shebrews Royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit. Shebrews Royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit, love, joy, and peace. She's got long suffering, gentleness, and goodness, temperance, faith, and meekness too. Shebrews Royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit.
Shalom, 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 Shebrews, shalom, sisters. How are you? Come on in, come on in, come on in with your beautiful royal selves. Come on in, come on in. Who is here? Who is here? Please don't forget, I know it's been a while, but do me a favor, hit that like button, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, sisters. Sister Ada, shalom, shalom, doing great. All praises to the Most High. All praises. So good to see you. You are right on time, my sister. Right on time, Benjamin. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Come on in. Share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Call a sister up and let them know that we are live. We are back. We are back. Praise the Most High. We are back. Yeah, I took a little break there, but I am back. I am back. So if you're here, please drop a comment in the comment box. Let me know that you are here. Let us get this royal tea party started. Let us get this tea party started. And before we go any further, let's do what we always do. Sister Jean is here. Thawada, sis. Thawada, all praises to the Most High. It's so good to be back. Thawada, it's so good to see you all. I missed you all. I missed you all so much. I did. I really did. So I am so glad to be back. So Let us give a big shout out, a praise to the Almighty, AHAYAH, ASHAR, AHAYAH. I am that I am, the God of the Hebrews and the Shebrews. In the name of his Son, YASHAYA HaMashiach, whom the world calls Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, Rawach Qadash. So, yes, we are back. All praises to the Most High. Sister Adonai, good to see you. Good to see you. Shalom, beautiful. Yes. So, I'm your hostess, Kuala Yakaka, and I humbly thank you for joining me on this broadcast today. It is so good. I can't stop saying it. It's so good to be back. So good to be back. So how were your last couple of weeks? How were your last couple of weeks? I pray that you had a blessed couple of weeks in my absence. I know you did. I saw some of you at Shabbat yesterday. So all praises. So yeah, I really missed you all. It's been over 2 weeks. Yes, this is week number 3. So it's good to be back. Thank you all so very much for your prayers and your well wishes. I'm so very grateful for all of the love and the support that I received during this time. Yes, thank you all so very much. So let us all continue to keep each other in prayer. It's so important. Prayer is so important. It's so important that we just continue to pray for each other, especially in these strange times that we're going through right now. You know, everything is what it is. But all praises to the Most High. He brought us through these last couple of weeks and brought us back together. And so I have no complaints. Sister Johnny, shalom. Good to see you as well, my dear. Good to see you. All praises to the Most High. So yes, I have a prayer request for my sister Althea. You know, she's normally here with us, but she has the flu right now, and so just keep her in your prayers as well. She's dealing with the flu, so yeah, just say a prayer for her that she will get well pretty soon and be back with us as well. So before moving forward in this discussion, let me get all of the disclaimers and stuff out of the way because we have a really good show scheduled for tonight. So let us get all this stuff out of the way so we can just jump right in. So let me start by saying what tea time with Shebrew royalty is not going to be. It's just not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. But if you happen upon this channel and you realize that you don't agree with my beliefs and lifestyle, it's okay to keep searching YouTube until you find your perfect cup of tea. We don't expect to be everybody's cup of tea. That's impossible. But if you come upon this channel and you realize, like I said, you don't agree with our beliefs, our lifestyle, then just keep searching YouTube until you find your perfect cup of tea and your perfect flavor. You owe that to yourself, and I am quite sure that if you continue to search, you will be successful. What I do ask is that you not leave any insults or any derogatory statements in the comment box, because that would be distasteful. So we would really appreciate that, and we thank you in advance. Also, although I am a licensed physician assistant and certified functional nutrition informed professional, and I will be touching on topics of health and wellness in my broadcast, such as tonight, we will not be utilizing this platform to diagnose or treat anyone's illnesses. If you are experiencing any medical problems whatsoever, please consult your healthcare practitioner. And the views that you will hear on this channel are the views of myself or my guest, and not those of any particular church or organization. So that being said, let's start off with this video. My guardian doc. As much as we don't like to, sometimes it is a necessity for us to seek out medical care. So I would like to share with you another option to keep in mind, just in case. So for more information, You will get all of the information actually on the video that we're going to watch. This is myguardiandoc.com. Give me a second to get this video up here for you.
Life can throw unexpected curveballs. When it comes to your family's health, you need someone. Introducing Guardian Doc. Your virtual medicine program provides compassionate medical guidance and world-class care around the clock. Within minutes, talk to a licensed physician. We are My Guardian Doc. All our doctors are guided by our Patient Safety and Care Equity Council, whose mission is to ensure you receive safe and equitable care. For just $27 per month, your entire household gains access to a team of dedicated medical professionals. Whether it's just sniffles or sneezes, medication refills, or a question about diagnosis or treatment, or the need to speak to a behavioral health specialist in the privacy of your home, no concern is too big or too small. My Guardian Doc is here to help you. No surprise fees, no hidden costs, just quality care when you need it most. With My Guardian Doc, for just $27 per month, your entire household's associated benefits include immediately lower micromort count, which is your 1 in a million chance of dying, on-demand access to doctors, reduce healthcare costs, improve healthcare outcomes, decreased visits to the hospital or emergency room, increase your lifespan, and gain peace of mind knowing your family's health is always protected. From urgent care, primary care, medical guidance, prescription discounts, hospital bill negotiation, and much more, My Guardian Doc is here for you every step of the way. Millions of people have expressed a need for My Guardian Doc. Join the fastest growing subscription service. Visit myguardiandoc.com to subscribe today, because your family's health deserves the best.
So that is myguardiandoc.com. And for more information, please visit myguardiandoc.com. And you can find the subscription link for Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty viewers in the description box just below this video. All right, let us keep it moving. Let us keep it moving. So that is My Guardian Doc. Once again, if you haven't already done so, please hit that like button, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I hope that you're wearing your favorite turban, tee, tunic, or dress. And that being said, let's sip some tea and have healthy talk. Let us get this royal tea party started. Let us do that. So, every week I have been showing the menus for my teas, Shebrews Royal Teas. So I'm going to show that menu again. It's been a couple of weeks, and I want to keep this fresh in your mind to remind you of what Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty has to offer as far as teas, tonics, and healthy drinks. So let me get this on the screen here for you. Give me just a second here. There's a lot of moving parts going on around here. A lot of things going on. And, this is a one-woman show on this end. Here we go. Here we go. So, here's the menu. Shebrews Royal Tea by Shebrew Royalty. Yes, and these drinks are for inner healing. So it starts off with the kombucha. And the kombucha is a delicious, healthy, fizzy drink full of valuable probiotics for gut health. We've been talking about gut health quite a bit. And flavored or plain, it is super refreshing. And those of you that have had my kombucha, you know that it is super refreshing and it's healthy. I've been getting so many good responses about the kombucha. And next up is sorrel, which is a sweet yet tangy, super healthy Caribbean beverage infused with plenty of warm spices. It is so delicious and aromatic. Next up is the citrus rosemary tea, super refreshing black tea infused with fresh rosemary and yummy citrus fruits, packed with vitamins and antioxidants. Then here's the lemonade, flavored lemonade. And the flavored lemonade is an upscale version of an all-time favorite beverage made with all natural and organic fruits and herbs, no syrups. Choose from a variety of flavors such as strawberry, raspberry, mango, lavender, rose petals, and so much more. The possibilities are endless when it comes to the flavored lemonade and also the kombucha. That is page 1 of the menu. Let us move on to page 2. So next up, we have the green mint tea. It's a smooth, healthy green tea infused with mint leaves. Then there's a spiced apple cider. It's a delicious blend of apples, oranges, and warm spices. A healthy, hot beverage to warm you up on those cold days and nights. Then there's the ginger beer. The ginger beer. It's a sweet and spicy, refreshing island favorite made with ginger root. Then there's turmeric antioxidant tea, super powerful anti-inflammatory tea that is not only healthy, but also tasty. And last but not least, very, very antioxidant. And yes, this is an aromatic blend of yummy goodness, a powerhouse of antioxidants that is packed with multiple berries, spices, and herbs that work together to help fight off sicknesses and diseases and keep you healthy. And here's a disclaimer here: before consuming herbs and spices, consult your healthcare providers just in case you're taking any medications. We don't want any interactions with any of this. Also, something else to remember, whenever you order these drinks, just because they are customizable, right? Because they're being made to order. So if you want whatever your choice of beverage is, if you want it unsweetened, we can do that. If you want just mildly sweetened, or if you want it sweetened with just honey or just agave, then we can do that. You can actually customize your drinks. Also, these drinks, all of them except for the kombucha, can be enjoyed either hot or cold. I will not recommend heating up the kombucha just because that kills off all of the good probiotics that are in there. So, but all of the other drinks, you can enjoy them either hot or cold. And one last thing with the ginger beer, if you don't like really, really spicy ginger beer, then you need to let me know. I can tone it down a bit for you. But if you like it real spicy like I do, then let me know and I'll bring the heat. I will bring the heat on that ginger beer. So, I'm Benjamin. So what do you expect? What do you expect? If you order some ginger beer from me, expect it to be spicy, right? So if you don't want it really spicy, you have to let me know. You have to let me know. Otherwise, I'm bringing the heat. All right, so that is it. Let me get that menu down from there. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that menu? Shalom, Sister Carla. So good to see you, sis. Yes, it's so good to see you again as well. I have missed you all so much. I've missed you all so much. So talking about drinks and talking about tea, sisters, talk to me. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but I always have to ask, what is your cup of tea or glass of tonic tonight? What are you sipping on? Talk to me. Drop me a comment in the comment box. So my cup of tea tonight is elderberry tea. I just was in a mood for elderberry tea tonight. So that's what I'm having. And it's made from the dried elderberries. And, who doesn't love elderberries? The aroma, the taste, the health benefits. It's just one of my go-tos. One of my go-tos, especially during this time of year. We gotta keep get all of the antioxidants that we can during this time of year to stay healthy. And we'll talk about all of that in just a minute. So in the meantime, let us watch this video, The Surprising Health Benefits of Elderberry Tea. And this is by Remedies Insider. The surprising health benefits of elderberry tea. Just a minute to bring this video up.
Hey everyone, have you heard about the fantastic health benefits of elderberry tea? This powerful herbal tea has been used for centuries as a natural remedy, and modern research is now confirming many of its health-promoting properties. In this video, I'll share 11 science-backed ways elderberry tea can improve your health. If you're new here, remember to click the subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you can experience our fantastic health content. Elderberry tea is made from the berries of the elderberry bush, which is native to Europe but now grown worldwide. These dark purple berries are packed with antioxidants and nutrients that can boost immunity, fight inflammation, and so much more. So if you're ready to learn how a simple cup of tea can transform your health, keep watching. I'm going to count down the top 11 elderberry tea health benefits you need to know. Number 11, it's packed with vitamin C. Elderberries provide a powerful dose of immune-boosting vitamin C. Just 1 cup contains 52 milligrams, which is over half your daily needs. Vitamin C supports immune function and helps your body heal and recover faster from illness. Number 10, it's high in antioxidants. Elderberry tea is loaded with antioxidant compounds like flavonoids and anthocyanins. These antioxidants fight free radicals and oxidative stress that can lead to chronic diseases. The high antioxidant content is a significant reason elderberry is so good for your immune system. Number 9, it may help prevent cancer. Early research shows elderberry extracts can inhibit the growth and spread of specific cancer cells. The antioxidants are thought to limit inflammation that can trigger cancer development. More studies are needed, but the anti-cancer potential is extremely promising. Number 8, it fights harmful bacteria. Certain compounds in elderberry tea have been found to inhibit bacterial growth. This can help treat sinus infections, bronchitis, and even ulcers caused by H. pylori bacteria. The antimicrobial effects make it great for boosting immunity. Number 7, it reduces inflammation. Chronic inflammation is at the root of most diseases. The flavonoids and other compounds in elderberry tea have powerful anti-inflammatory effects. This can help with joint pain, skin conditions, digestive issues, and even heart health. Number 6, it supports heart health. Thanks to its impact on cholesterol, blood pressure, and inflammation, elderberry tea promotes a healthy heart. It may lower cholesterol and uric acid levels while also decreasing blood pressure. This can significantly reduce your risk of heart disease. Number 5, it fights viral infections. Elderberry is perhaps most famous for its ability to treat cold and flu symptoms. It can reduce the severity and duration of infections. Even better, taking it at the first sign of symptoms may help stop illness in its tracks. Number 4, it eases respiratory issues. The anti-inflammatory and antiviral effects also make elderberry beneficial for chronic lung problems like asthma. Flavonoids called anthocyanins improve lung function. Elderberry may ease asthma attacks, coughs, congestion, and more. Number 3, it relieves stress. Chronic stress takes a major toll on your mental and physical health. The antioxidants in elderberry tea protect against oxidative damage from stress, and polyphenols promote a healthy gut, which is tied to mood and mental well-being. By easing inflammation and supporting your microbiome, elderberry can help you feel more relaxed and optimistic. Number 2, it supports healthy digestion. With 7 grams of fiber per cup, elderberry tea promotes regularity, healthy bowel movements, and optimal digestion. The fiber also feeds beneficial probiotic bacteria in your gut microbiome. This improves gut health and immunity. And the number 1 health benefit of elderberry tea is it strengthens your immune system. Elderberry is perhaps most well known for its ability to boost immune function. It increases inflammatory cytokines that target illness and infection. The vitamin C, antioxidants, and polyphenols all work together to support a healthy immune response. This helps your body fight off pathogens and recover quicker when you do get sick. So there you have it, the top 11 scientifically proven health benefits of elderberry tea. From immunity and heart health to digestion and even your skin, elderberry can improve well-being in so many ways. It's simple to make. Add hot water to dried elderberries or an elderberry tea bag. You can also jazz it up with lemon, cinnamon, raw honey, or other herbs. Drinking a cup or 2 daily lets you take advantage of all these amazing elderberry benefits. I hope you've learned something new about this incredible herbal tea. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried elderberry tea and what health benefits you noticed. Now, before you run off, I do have a special gift for you. If you haven't already, make sure you click the link in the description or pinned comment and pick up your free home remedy book with over 2,000 plus homemade and natural remedies. It's 100% free, and I know you will love it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. Also, please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on our next video. We're posting new natural health and nutrition content every week. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching and have a great day or night. Take care and God bless.
Amen. I am actually going to share the link for this video in the comment box, just in case any of you want to order that book or subscribe to this channel. I think this is a great channel to subscribe to. So let me put that link in here for you. Yeah, I am going to order that book myself. It's free. It is free. So let's see who is here. Sister Zion, so good to see you. Yes, I am back, sis. Yes, I am back. It is so good to be back. You're ready to order. That's right. That's right. You know how to find me to get that order. Sister Carla says, I bought some elderberries and will be making a daily tonic using your recipe, sis. Oh, all praises, sis. Yes, make that elderberry syrup. I put it on everything. That elderberry syrup is so good, especially on all those berries and your yogurt. I also put it in my oatmeal. It is so delicious. It is so delicious. So yes, make that. And then, like I said, I made some elderberry tea and I just keep it in the fridge. And when I want some, I just go ahead and just heat it up. So I have a nice sized bottle of my elderberry tea in the fridge. So, it's simple to just pour it in a pot and heat it up. Yeah, we got to stay healthy. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the world right now. You said it will supplement my turmeric and ginger black pepper. Yes, every morning. All praises. All praises. Sister Phyllis is here. Good to see you. All is well, sis. All is well. We pray all is well with you also. Sister Adana, didn't know it had so much fiber. I know, right? It's the tea or the fruit that has 7 grams of fiber. That's the tea. She was talking about the tea, sis. Yes, absolutely. Sister Alpharat, good to see you. Good to see you. Shalom. Shalom, so good to see you. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, that is our cup. That's my cup of tea. Who else is having tea right now? Is anyone else having tea? Am I the only one that's enjoying tea right now? Who's having tea? Who's having water? Who's having a tonic? What are you enjoying out there? Sister Jeanette, so good to see you. So don't forget, sisters, hit that like button, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're about to get started. And remember, I do not promote on social media because I don't have an account on any other social media platform. So I depend on you and your support by sharing this channel and also inviting other sisters, family, friends, co-workers by word of mouth or by social media to join us. Sister Jean says she's having a glass of wine. Awesome. Awesome. That's good. That's good. Hopefully it's red wine. Good for the heart. Yes. Enjoy your wine, my sister. Enjoy. So the last show, which was 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago. Wow. Time has flown. Time has flown. So let's just briefly talk about our last show. And that was the second and the last of the detox series. Last month was dedicated to detox. Unfortunately, we were only able to have two segments on the detox. But the last one was the comparison between the far infrared sauna versus the traditional saunas. So what did you all learn? What did you all learn about the saunas? Did you learn anything, or was this something that you already knew? Did any of you decide to try out either the traditional sauna or the far infrared sauna? What did you think? What did you think? So I personally am super excited because that last show really motivated me. And then what happened after the last show really motivated me to get my sauna fixed. Remember, I kept telling you all that my sauna was down, and I've had that sauna for about 7 years. So imagine, I mean, we're like best buds, that's my buddy right there. And my buddy was out of commission. And so I needed to make sure that I found a good electrician that will know what's going on, because not too many people are familiar with far infrared saunas. And that was proven when I started looking for someone, an electrician, to come out and take care of it. But the guy that I decided to have work on it, he did a lot of research before he even came over and looked at the sauna. He had heard about them, but he really didn't know much about them, but he did a lot of research. So by the time he came over here, he was showing me videos. He was letting me know, this is what I'm going to do. He took it apart and was able to really diagnose what was going on. And So I was able to order my parts. Actually, the whole electrical panel had gone out. I mean, it was fried. I guess I got my money's worth out of the sauna, but not so quick. I ordered a new electrical panel, and it was delivered yesterday, and it is going to be installed tomorrow. So I am going to be back in business with getting my detox on again, getting my sauna treatments, yeah, these last couple of weeks have been challenging in different ways. As you all know, I sent most of you messages to let you know that, I was taking a break, and because, I was dealing with a health issue, and, I have this issue with my neck, and when it flares up, it can be very intense. It can be very intense, and I deal with migraine headaches when the flare-ups come on. And the way that the weather was up and down, cold, and during that time it was mainly cold. So yes, I experienced a pretty severe flare-up of my neck pain and my headaches. And then right after that, I ended up with some form of allergy, some allergic response to something. Normally, I will have allergy issues around spring when things start to bloom. But this year was a little bit different. And I really believe that it was probably something that was being sprayed, and ended up with sinus congestion, and all of that was going on at that time. So your sister needed to take a break to take care of herself. But yes, but one of my angelic sisters, and Sister Jean, I'm going to have to brag about you again. I'm going to have to talk about you again, because my angel of a sister there, Sister Jean, came over, and she didn't even ring the doorbell. She just showed up at the house, dropped off a little package at my front door, and then texted me and says, "Your medicine is at the door." And I thought, what in the world is she talking about? What medicine is at the door? And I had completely forgotten that I had given Sister Jean my address. And I thought, well, what's at my door? How do you even know where my door? I called her up, and she said, "Sister, you gave me your address." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right." And she says, "Your medicine's at the door." And so I went to my front door, and there was a bag hanging on my door, and it was comfrey leaves from Sister Jean's garden. Comfrey leaves. And I'm like, what do I do with this stuff? What do I do with comfrey leaves? And she kept telling me that this herb has the reputation to be very healing. And so she brought me the last batch that was in her garden, and sent me a video on what to do with it. So I thought, what do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? My neck is just inflamed. My head is pounding all day, all night. What do I have to lose? And guess what? I decided to follow the instructions on that video to make this poultice for my neck. And I followed, long story short, I'm not trying to make this a whole diatribe about this whole thing, but this was so amazing to me that I really have to talk about it, because I've been dealing with neck pain for such a long time. And I'm not a pill popper. I, don't take any meds. All of my treatment is holistic. I see my upper cervical chiropractor every couple of weeks, and take my supplements and stuff like that. My massage, but then my infrared sauna was down, so I wasn't able to do that. And she brought me these comfrey leaves, and I followed the instructions on the video on what to do. And even the guy on the video says that this comfrey has excellent healing properties. And so I said, okay, follow the instructions, made this concoction to put on my neck. I wrapped it up, kept it on there for 4 hours on my neck. And when I took it off, I was still in pain, headache still there. And then I decided, okay, get in the tub and soak. So I made one of my homemade body soaks with the Dead Sea salt. I had Dead Sea salt in there. I put some of the comfrey leaves in there. I bought some of the dry comfrey leaves. I put calendula, which is another herb that's used for pain. I put peppermint oil in there, and hyssop. And I just got in the tub and I soaked, and I got out of the tub, and I was still in pain. And I thought, okay, this is, not that these things are supposed to work. This isn't magic. We don't do that kind of stuff. We have to give this stuff time to work, right? And so after doing that, I said, it's time to go to bed. It is just time to go to bed. The Most High was like, daughter, just go get some rest. And so I used the BioFreeze spray. I don't know if you all have ever tried that for pain. And I sprayed my neck with BioFreeze. And I put my heating pad on the bed, and I laid on it, and I covered myself up with a big fuzzy blanket, and I went to sleep. And I kept waking up, just sweating. But when I woke up the next morning, I was actually pain-free. And this was what was so amazing to me. It was so amazing to me because every day, many of you see me on a regular basis, and many of you don't know that on a daily basis, I'm dealing with some level of pain, whether it be a 1 or an 8. Sometimes we deal with a 10, but the 10 is rare, but 8, between 1 and 8, I would say, is my regular. And so for me to wake up this morning and I was at a 0, I thought, well, this is interesting. Okay, let's see what's going to happen by the end of the day. And by the end of the day, I was still at a 0. And actually, this went on for it's been 2.5 weeks now, maybe going on 3. And I've had some pain here and there, but we're talking about maybe a 1 or a 2 since then. And the only thing that I can attribute to that is the comfrey. So, Sister Jean, I have to say, the water again. Comfrey is now going to be a part of my routine. All praises to the Most High for using you in that way, for you to just drive out here and drop that off for me. And, we didn't know how it was going to work. But you believed in it. And, You said, sis, this stuff is supposed to be healing. And I tell you what, when the Most High made these herbs, when he made these herbs, he said this is to be our medicine. And this is not a joke. Nothing that I have ever done took that pain away. So tomorrow I'm going in to see my chiropractor. My appointment was last Thursday, and I actually postponed it until tomorrow. Normally I'm beating down the door to get in there every 2 weeks. But I moved my appointment to tomorrow, and I am going in there with an excellent report tomorrow. I'm going in with an excellent report to my chiropractor, and he and I have these really, wonderful conversations about the Most High and so on and so forth. So this is going to make his day as well. So once again, the water, Sister Jean, that it was actually miraculous. It was miraculous. And so I thank you. That being said, I just had to get all of that out there. I had to get all of that out there because I am just so elated. I'm so elated, that I found something that works. That works. I didn't find it. It found me. It actually found me. I didn't go looking for comfrey. It found me. All praises to the Most High, and the water to Sister Jean. Hope to see him again. Yes. Sister Zion, you know what? I am going to have to bring him back on the show. I am really going to have to bring him back on the show because he is just, he's so amazing in what he does. And there are only 2 that I know of in his specialty in Texas, as far as I know. It's him and someone in Dallas. That's what I know. So if there are others, then I need to know that as well. But he actually moved an hour away from me, and so every two weeks I drive out there to get my neck tuned up. But it's definitely worth the trip, because that is what, that's the treatment that is keeping me stable. And now I have the comfrey to help with the pain. So all praises to the Most High. So Sister Adana, let's see. Let me scroll back up here and see what I missed. Oh, Shalom, Sister Ahad. You are right on time, sis. You are right on time. No worries. Sister Adana says, I bought the blanket. I think I sweated out a lot of impurities. All praises. All praises. How do you feel? Good to see you. Good to see you, Sister Paula. Good to see you. Shalom. Sister Adana says, dark chocolate for some reason causes neck pain for me. You know why, sis? A lot of the chocolate, and there's a show that I did a couple of years ago, and I may just re-upload it. And part of that show, I talked about the toxic chocolate. There are so many. The majority of the chocolate out there are tainted with heavy metals. So that's probably why you get the neck pain. A lot of them are loaded and tainted with heavy metals. So I very rarely eat chocolate. Sister Paula, yes, I missed you all too. Sister Bonnie, oh my goodness, Sister Bonnie, it's so good to see you. How are you? Shalom. Yes, you said you never tried a sauna, never thought about trying one. Yes, you really should. We'll talk. we'll talk, because like Sister Adana says, she bought the far infrared blanket. So you get the same benefits. Sister Carla says, Khan, regarding comfrey, isn't it particular to Jamaica? I'm not sure, sis. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Maybe that's one of the herbs that my mother used to use, because I'm telling you, my mother had an herb for everything. She would go out in the yard, because she grew everything in that backyard, and she would bring all this, we used to call it bush. She'd bring all this bush in, put it in the tub. If we had a cold or whatever it may be, a fever, whatever it is that we had, the whole tub was full of leaves. And she would put us in that tub with Epsom salts and all these leaves. And then we get out the tub, and she wrapped us up like we were a tortilla or something. And we put us to bed, and we would just sweat. And then you wake up the next day and voila, you're good as new. And for me, it's a shame that my mom passed away, and I did not get any of her remedies. I never learned about her remedies. I ran off and went to the military and PA school, became a physician assistant, working on the other side, but all praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. I learned a lot in my field, and I'm learning a lot. I'm continuing to learn now, more so on the wellness side. All praises to the Most High. Let's see. Yes, I don't know. Maybe Sister Jean can answer about the comfrey, where it's indigenous to. Sister Jean says, all praises to the Most High for knowledge. All praises, sis Khan. Oh, and look at my beautiful sister. She said, oh yes, missed you so much. Oh, shalom, sis. The water. So good to see you. Oh my goodness, what's going on with my ear? Sorry about that. All praises for the awesome news. Yes, sis. It was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, it really was. And Sister Sierra, I love you too. I love you, sis. And I miss you. We need to catch up. Sister Jeanette, we need to catch up. Sister Zion, hope to see him again. Yes. Sister Adana. Wow, y'all are so active tonight. The water for being so active. Sister Adana, you sleep very well with after that sauna treatment. I'm telling you, it's the best thing before going to bed. Sister Sarah says she hooked y'all up, sis. No doctor needed when you had a mother. Yes, she did. Yes, that woman was amazing. I am telling you. I say all the time that she was definitely the epitome of the Proverbs 31 woman. She was amazing. 4'11", and just she always said great things come in small packages. And she was this little tiny woman that had 8 biological children, miscarriage with 2 sets of twins, and adopted 1 more. So yes, we were blessed. We were very blessed. Yes. Absolutely, an hour and a half, maybe two, Sister Sierra, maybe two. We need to catch up, Sister Jeanette. What a lovely memory of my mama. Yes, 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 absolutely. That woman was amazing. She was absolutely amazing. All praises to the Most High. I was so blessed. And we were blessed to have the mother and father that we did, that raised us the way that we did. I'm telling you, we just, yeah, what a blessing. All praises to the Most High. So that being said, it is showtime. It is showtime. Yeah, not at the Apollo, but right here on Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty. So welcome to the first Sunday in February of 2025. We are in February already. Good grief. Good grief. Yeah, I'm telling you, before you know it, we'll be in 2026. I mean, the Most High is making good on his promise. Yes, he is. He is definitely shortening the time. So our topic tonight is Ageless Wellness, tailored strategies for women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. Yes, yes, yes. Sister Sarah says she was everything. The butcher, the baker. That's so true, sis. That's where I got that from, right? The water for amazing mothers. That's correct. That's correct. And they raised us to be the same. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, the doctor, the lawyer, all of that, all wrapped up in one. Yes. Yes. That was definitely my mother. That woman, I'm telling you, backyard were the fruits and vegetables and the animals. The front yard was all of her flowers, and then working a full-time job, and then baking for everybody on the island, and sewing for everybody on the island. And every wedding that came up, she was the one making the bridal gown and the bridesmaids' dresses, and then she run in the kitchen and she's baking the wedding cake. And I don't know how she did it. I don't know. I don't think my mother ever slept an hour in her life, but she was she made it look so effortless. She made it look so effortless because she was singing the entire time she's doing all this stuff. She's singing, she's in there baking and doing this, and she's singing, and then she's at the sewing machine and she's singing, and she's, goes to church and she's in the choir and she's singing. And yep, that was my mother. That was my mother. All praises for my mother. Yes, those of us who, man, we are so blessed when our parents were not perfect, but I'm telling you, they were perfect for us. The Most High tailored them just the right way for us, what we needed. So tonight, we are diving into something every woman should hear: how to take care of your mind, body, and spirit at every stage of life, from building strong foundations in your 30s to embracing vitality in your 60s and beyond. So we'll explore strategies for thriving at every age, whether you're just starting your wellness journey or looking to refine it. This episode is for you. And there's so much to go into. There's just so much to go into. So I don't know if we're going to get through all of it tonight, because I don't want to rush through it. So if we don't get through it tonight, then we will have a part 2 next week, Most High willing, right? That is the goal. Because as of right now, I don't have a topic for next week. And I did that just because, we may have to just take our time and go through this. And like I said, it may just turn into a 2-part show. So let's see. Sister Jeanette says, Cons, this is Sarah, the water for our mothers. Yeah, love my sisters. So true about mamas. Yes. The water sister Jeanette. So wellness isn't one size fit all, right? It's not a one size fit all thing. It evolves just as we do. So the things that worked for us in our 20s, not going to work for us. Many of it is not going to work for us in our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond. So we're going to break it down by the decades, offering tips and insights for women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. So stay tuned, because this conversation could change how you approach your health and self-care. So also, please remember that what you will hear tonight is to be used as a guide, as a guideline, not an absolute in your wellness routine. Please keep in mind that if you have any medical conditions or are taking medications, it is important for you to discuss any changes to your wellness plan with your healthcare provider before implementation. So this is so interesting. My computer just started doing whatever it wants to do here. It exited the screen and just started doing some strange things, but here we go. I think we're back up and running. And normally I have quite a few articles tonight, and normally I will bring the article up on the screen so you can read through it with me. But tonight I'm going to do things differently. Tonight, because it's really difficult navigating the article on the screen while I'm talking to you, and because I have two monitors. One monitor is closer to me, so I'm able to see the articles and read them up close. And then the other monitor that's farther away from me is a monitor where I'm seeing you all, your comments and so on and so forth. But it's really hard to navigate that way. So what I'm going to do tonight is when I'm referring to an article, I'm actually going to post the article in the comment box, the link to the article, so that you're able to now open it up yourself and read through it on your computer or your phone, or just save it for later so that you can read it on your own. But I'm not going to pop it up on the screen as I normally do. So let's start with women in their 30s. And this is the time where we want to build strong foundations. So with the 30s, it's a decade often marked by juggling careers, relationships, and sometimes starting a family. It's also a crucial time to set the stage for long-term health. This is where we really need to start thinking about long-term health. When we're in our 20s, we think, oh yeah, life is great. Nothing can ever happen to me. I'm vibrant, I'm young, I've got all this time ahead of me, I can do whatever I want to do right now. But when you hit 30, it's like the light bulb comes on. It's like this light bulb finally comes on where you start thinking, wow. For those women that may not be married and don't have any children, this is the time when they start saying, oh my gosh, my biological clock is starting to tick. You're starting to really start thinking long-term now. You're now thinking about the things that you're doing right now. How is this going to impact you when you get to be 40, 50, 60 years old and beyond. So this is when that light bulb moment happens. So let's talk about the importance of balanced nutrition. This is something that we really need to start thinking about in our 30s. We should start thinking about it sooner, but you know, in your 20s, like I said, you're kind of in a, you know, your mind isn't thinking about that kind of stuff. You're at the fast food restaurants, you're eating whatever you want to eat. Why? Because your figure doesn't change. You're like, oh, I can eat whatever I want to eat. I can eat pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I can do this. I can, you know, out there in the world, go drinking, go smoking, doing whatever you want to do. When you hit 30, things start to change. So we need to start thinking about balanced nutrition with whole foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, plenty of antioxidants to combat stress. And I'm not going to go very deep into a lot of these topics. Why? Because if you scroll back and watch some of the videos, the previous videos, you will see that this is stuff that we've been talking about for quite some time. Talking about eating, you know, how to eat right, the good fats, the antioxidants. I've been beating that over our heads for quite some time, right? So I'm not going to go very deep into this, but it's going to be a broad overview of each decade, what we need to start looking at. Then there's exercise. We're talking about not just going out there and doing cardio, but strength training, which means lifting weights, using some dumbbells, some barbells, right? And this is for bone density. So starting in your 30s to lift weights, and no, you're not going to bulk up and look like a man. That's not going to happen. Your testosterone level isn't that high. That's not going to happen. But what will happen is that you will build muscle, lean muscle mass. You will cut down on the fat. And now another benefit of that is to reduce your risk of osteoporosis later. So yes, weight training actually decreases your risk of your bones getting soft and brittle. So that's something in your 30s that you need to start thinking about. And then also managing stress. This is the time to establish routines like regular prayer. There's nothing that combats stress like prayer. So number one on the list for stress reduction, prayer, quiet time, taking time to decompress, taking time to yourself, having me time where you just get in the tub, candles, you know, some nice soft music to just unwind at the end of the day. So many of us, you know, I remember being in my 30s and working like crazy, raising children, you know, working. At one point I was married, taking care of the husband, you know, all of that. And sometimes we tend to forget to take care of self as well. So managing your stress. Journaling. We've talked about journaling. We've done quite a few shows where we've talked about journaling. So quiet time. Just taking time to just listen to some, like I said, some calming music. Whatever it is that calms you. For some women love getting those adult coloring books and just sitting and just coloring, or we talked about bringing back some of the crafts that we used to do back in the day, like knitting, like crocheting, these kind of things that are just so common. And then preventive care. Preventive care, making, make those annual checkups with your doctor, get some blood work done, see what's going on with you. Hormonal health, checking your hormones, getting your thyroid checked. These are key. And, if you have a primary care doctor or if you have a naturopathic doctor, they can take care of these things for you. Checking your hormones, that's really important during this time. Checking your thyroid during this time. And just getting your annual checkup, getting some blood work done to see where you're at. Iron. Knowing what, these just so many things that we need to keep tabs on, because sometimes we're feeling fatigued and we don't understand, why am I so fatigued? It could be your hormones. It could be low iron. There are just so many things that can be going. It could be stress. It could be you're just not getting enough sleep. It could be, the nutrition part, you're not eating well. So there's just so many things that could be the culprit. And so talking to whoever is your healthcare provider and getting an annual checkup is important. So what are some common challenges that we see women face in their 30s? And what's some of the advice that you would give if you're past that stage where you are now in your 40s, 50s, or beyond? Are there any tips that you would give a 30-year-old? Sister Jeanette says, yes, the iron deficiency hit me hard at 37. Khan says, and for a lot of women, because of menstruation, right? Because menstruating and losing all of this blood on a monthly basis. And if you're not eating right to replenish the iron that you're losing, and then you wonder, why am I so fatigued? Why do I feel tired all the time? Well, yeah, getting that blood work done to figure it out, right? So what tips would any of you give to a 30-year-old if you're beyond that? Is there something that I may have missed? So here's an article that I'm going to put in the comment box here for you to look at. Let me find it. Understanding. I think this is it right here. Yep. So this article is what I'm going to go over right now. I'm going to drop it in the comment box for you all. This one is by Women's Healthline, and it is Understanding Popular Health Issues for Women in Their 30s. Understanding Popular Health Issues for Women in Their 30s. So let's look at this article. And once again, this is from Women's Healthline. So this article, it's a comprehensive guide, it says here. And this is by Jian Lu, MD. And it was updated on 11/14/2024. And it says it's a 9-minute read. Sister Ada says, make sure spend some time in the sun and get natural vitamin D. Yay. Yes. Yes. And so many women suffered because of all of the sunblocks that were being used at one point, right? Because of skin cancer. Oh, they can't go outside and get in the sun, or they have the big hats on, and so on and so forth. But we need that vitamin D from the sun, and you are so correct. And for some people, for some women that for whatever reason may be bedridden, maybe homebound, opening your shades and sitting in front of the window and get in the sunlight that way. It's filtered through the window, but that's also a good way to get your vitamin D. So even if for whatever reason, you have a broken leg or what have you, and you're not able to go out and walk, or you whatever the case may be, even if you're going to sit indoors, you can open your blinds and just sit there and allow yourself to soak up the sun that way by the window. Sister Jeanette says, I will tell someone younger than me that it is not normal to feel like you're transcending into the next world. When my iron got so bad, I felt like I was 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Oh my goodness. Your level was very low. But having children, a house, a husband, and a homestead, I just kept pushing through, not realizing that my health was so bad. Wow, sis, I am so glad. I am so glad. All praises to the Most High that you got that taken care of. That's serious. That's really serious when your iron drop that low. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All praises to the Most High. So these are all good, very good advice. Very good advice. So this article, it says here, navigating through your 30s involves understanding the common health issues women face and their causes. This guide offers insights on hormonal imbalances, that's important, stress-related challenges, and the onset of chronic diseases. Learn to differentiate what's normal and when to consult a doctor. Right, Sister Jeanette? What is normal and what's not, and when to consult a doctor. Discover what healthcare experts suggest and explore natural remedies for common ailments. Finally, learn how to craft a personalized plan and nurture mental health, ensuring a balanced and healthy decade. So here we go. Navigating health in your 30s, what every woman should know. It says, entering your 30s ushers in a new era of life, often accompanied by career advancement, family growth, and several body changes. It's a time filled with both excitement and complexity as your responsibilities and life dynamic shifts. Understanding the popular health issues women face during this decade is crucial for prevention and management. Hormonal changes can affect many areas of health, leading to potential complications if not addressed. This guide aims to shed light on the most common health concerns, their root causes, and when it's time to consult a doctor. We will explore common ailments and provide clarity on when symptoms might require professional attention. With insights into medical advice and natural remedies, you'll feel empowered to take control of your health journey. Knowledge about these issues will prepare you for a healthy, fulfilling decade. So here's a list of most popular health issues and their root causes. Sister Sarah says, that's so true, so busy taking care of everything and everyone else that we put ourselves on the back burner. Yes. Sometimes never going back to tend to ourselves for months. Yes. And then, bouncing back is so hard sometimes. It's so hard because sometimes the issue has now become not just acute, it has now become a chronic issue, and trying to reverse that can be very challenging. That's why it's so important to be mindful of what we're experiencing and address it early on. And I've been very guilty of that myself, even as a medical provider, taking care of everybody else, and then, oh, I'll get to this later, or I'll get to that later. You're taking, like we said, the children and everything else. But yes, we have to learn how to prioritize our health. And for those that are still in your 30s, please, please, please listen to this and start implementing this in your lives now to avoid certain complications later on. Thawada, Sister Sierra, Thawada says, I thought it was really necessary and really timely. All praises to the Most High. So in your 30s, certain health issues appear more frequently, and understanding them can help in early intervention. One prominent issue is hormonal imbalance, which can lead to problems like irregular periods and mood swings. These imbalances are often fueled by stress, diet, and lifestyle changes. Stress-related conditions such as anxiety and depression are also prevalent. As responsibilities increase, managing stress becomes more challenging. It's crucial to identify the signs early and approach them with effective stress management techniques. Fertility concerns often arise during this decade. Changes in fertility due to aging affect many women, prompting questions about family planning and conception. It's important to talk to healthcare professionals for guidance and support. The biological clock, that's what they used to say in the day. It's ticking. Additionally, women in their 30s may experience the onset of chronic diseases like hypertension and diabetes. Lifestyle choices, genetics, and dietary habits play a vital role in these conditions. So going back to when we're talking about in your teens and in your 20s, when you think, oh, I can eat whatever I want to eat. I can eat pizza all day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I can have ice cream, I can go out drinking with my buddies and this, that, and the other. And then here you are smack dab in your 30s. And now, what do you mean I have high blood pressure? What do you mean I'm suffering from alcoholism? What do you mean I'm dealing with depression? Where did that come from? What do you mean my cholesterol is high? What, diabetes? Where did that come from? Not remembering the abuse early on. Understanding these issues and their root causes can help in managing them effectively, ensuring early detection and treatment when necessary. Awareness and proactive care are essential for maintaining good health throughout your 30s. So what is normal and when should you visit a doctor? Understanding what qualifies as normal health changes in your 30s versus what warrants a doctor's visit can save you from unnecessary worry or, conversely, prevent worsening conditions. Common symptoms like fatigue, minor mood changes, or short-term stress can be part of life's typical ebb and flow. However, when these symptoms linger or intensify, it may be time to consult a healthcare provider. Persistent fatigue or prolonged mood disorders could indicate underlying issues like depression or thyroid problems. Seek professional guidance if these conditions disrupt your life. Because there are so many people that are misdiagnosed with depression when it's actually an underactive thyroid. So that's why it's so important to get the blood work done as well. Significant menstrual changes, such as unusually heavy periods or severe cramps, also warrant medical advice. Though some fluctuation is normal, substantial deviations can signal conditions such as polycystic ovary syndrome or endometriosis, or even fibroids, uterine fibroids. Sudden weight changes for no apparent reason can be a sign of a metabolic issue or other health problems. Similarly, if you notice unexplained pain, frequent headaches, or digestive issues, it's better to be cautious and see a professional. Be in tune with your body and trust your instincts. That's important, because what someone may say, oh, that's normal for me, may not be your norm. So you have to know your body and trust your instincts. Regular health screenings can also help in monitoring these changes and maintaining overall health. Timely consultations with healthcare providers can prevent small issues from escalating. So what do doctors suggest for optimal health? Doctors emphasize the importance of proactive health management to ensure well-being during your 30s. Key recommendations focus on regular health checkups and preventative screenings. Routine visits to your healthcare provider enable early detection of issues like high blood pressure or cholesterol concerns. Doctors often recommend a balanced diet rich in vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and whole grains. Maintaining a healthy diet helps manage weight, prevent chronic diseases, and ensure sufficient nutrition. Physical activity is another pillar of good health. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity or 75 minutes of vigorous activity each week. So in your 30s, 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity or 75 minutes of vigorous activity each week. Exercise supports heart health, mood regulation, and maintains physical strength. Stress management and adequate sleep are essential, as these influence your mental and physical well-being significantly. Practices, it says here, such as yoga, which we don't get involved in, meditation, and proper sleep hygiene can enhance your quality of life. Additionally, doctors stress the importance of quitting smoking and moderating alcohol consumption. These steps significantly reduce the risk of chronic diseases and promote overall longevity. In your 30s, integrating these healthcare professional suggestions can optimize your well-being. Make this decade as healthy and vibrant as possible. And then here are some natural remedies to try at home. Incorporating natural remedies for your health routine can provide added support for managing common health issues. For stress relief, practices like yoga, which once again, we don't participate in, but prayer and meditation are highly effective. They promote relaxation and improve mental clarity. Herbal teas such as chamomile or lavender can have calming effects and aid sleep. So there's our tea. Gotta love these teas, right? These natural options can serve as alternatives or complements to modern stress reduction techniques. Who doesn't love a good cup of chamomile or lavender tea? Yum, yum. Then for hormonal balance, consider incorporating flax seeds or even in primrose oil into your diet. These contain essential fatty acids that support hormone regulation and may alleviate symptoms such as PMS or menopause-related discomforts. When dealing with minor digestive problems, ginger and peppermint can be beneficial. They have soothing properties that help settle the stomach and reduce bloating. Regular physical activities like walking or stretching naturally boost your mood and mental health. I went for a nice walk today. It was a nice, sunny, warm day today. And I went for a beautiful walk, came home. I felt so good. So yes, walking and stretching, and it boosts your moods and your mental health. Engaging in outdoor activities also increase your vitamin D level. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. The vitamin D level, Sister Ada, which supports immunity and bone health. It's essential to explore what works best for you and consult with healthcare professionals before starting any new regimen, especially if you have underlying health conditions or are taking other medications, as I expressed earlier. Natural remedies can be a gentle and practical way to maintain health alongside conventional treatments. So let's talk about creating a personalized health plan. And once again, we're talking about this is tips for in your 30s, right? Creating a tailored health plan in your 30s is a proactive step toward maintaining balance and wellness amidst life's demands. Begin by assessing your current lifestyle, identifying areas for improvement like diet, physical activity, or sleep patterns. Set realistic goals, considering aspects like weight management, chronic condition prevention, or mental well-being. A clear picture of your desired outcome can guide your efforts effectively. A personalized diet plan focusing on whole, nutrient-dense foods support your health objectives. Consulting with a nutritionist might provide insights into creating a dietary plan that suits your taste and nutritional needs. Incorporate regular exercise into your routine. Choose activities you enjoy. That's important. Whether it's dancing, even just dancing in your house, right? I used to love going dancing. That was something that I loved to do. I loved going dancing. And it was such a good cardio workout. Hiking or joining a fitness class, as consistent physical activity improves both physical and mental health. Sister Carla said, Sister Jeanette says, stretching while listening to the word is awesome, especially in those places you feel tight. Yes, that's a great idea, Sister Jeanette. Also in your 30s, it's okay to say la-ah. That's right, Sister Carla. I tended to be a people pleaser in this age and realize the importance of la-ah later in life. That's right. That is true. And Sister Jeanette concurs as well. Yes, learning to say nah, nah. I think I'm going to pass on that one. Yeah, I'm going to pass. Learning to say no. No is a good word. No is a good word. There's times where no is very appropriate. So integrate stress management into your plan through practices like mindfulness, journaling, or creative outlets like art or music. These activities offer relaxation and mental clarity, essential for well-being. You know what I've found myself doing a lot of lately? Is nothing. Oh my gosh, I know that sounds strange. I used to be a person that, if I'm at home, there's something that had to be on the TV, whether it's listening to some music in the background while I'm doing whatever I'm doing, or something had to be on, you know, while even when I'm busy working on something, I would have something in the background. I have found myself lately, and maybe this is a 60s thing, where the stillness, the nothingness, the no sound, you can actually hear a pin drop because it's so quiet in here. I have become so accustomed to the quiet. And in this quiet, oh my gosh, I'm able to think, I'm able to have ideas, not having to be filtered through whatever that background noise was. So I find myself a lot, and it's not until like the end of the day that I realized, there wasn't even any music on today. There was nothingness going on in here today. It was just stillness. And I love it. I love it. So, moving right along, staying mentally healthy in your 30s. Mental health is a critical aspect of overall well-being, especially in your 30s when life's pressures can escalate. Establishing reliable strategies to maintain mental health is essential for thriving through this decade. Practicing mindfulness helps to keep your thoughts organized and minimize stress. Techniques like deep breathing exercises, meditation, or practicing gratitude can create a more positive mindset. And these are some of the things that we've talked about, like I said, in the previous shows. Social connections are integral to mental well-being. Maintaining relationships with friends, ancestors, and family provides emotional support and can alleviate feelings of isolation or anxiety. Make time for social activities that bring you joy. Professional help is invaluable if you face persistent mental health challenges. Therapists or counselors offer a supportive environment to explore your thoughts and feelings, helping you develop healthier coping mechanisms. And I can't stress enough prayer. Balancing work-life demands is crucial. Setting boundaries, that's so important. Setting boundaries, that's where the la'ah comes in, Sister Carla. Setting boundaries and taking regular breaks prevent burnout and keep stress levels manageable. Sleep is a substantial factor in mental health. Ensuring you have a consistent sleep schedule, creating restful nighttime routines to promote better quality sleep. By leveraging these strategies, you can support your mental health and lead a balanced, content life throughout your 30s, making this decade not only healthy, but also enjoyable and fulfilling. So, taking charge of your health in your 30s. As you navigate your 30s, prioritizing your health becomes increasingly significant. Understanding common health issues such as hormonal imbalances and stress-related conditions equip you to tackle them head-on and make informed lifestyle choices. Recognize when to seek medical advice. Listening to your body is essential to prevent potential health issues from escalating. Explore conventional and natural remedies alike, finding the solution that works best for you. Regular checkups, healthy diet adjustments, and effective stress management are proactive measures that benefit not only you, but also those you care about. By taking charge of your health, you position yourself to thrive and embrace the full potential of this exciting decade. Remember, your health is foundational to your happiness and success. That's so important to remember. Your health is foundational to your happiness and success. Wow. A lot of times in your 30s, you think, oh, I'll get to that later. But right now, I'm on the grind. I got to make my money. I got to do this. I got to buy a house. I got to buy a car. What good is that if your health is poor? Being proactive now will ensure that your 30s are as vibrant and fulfilling as possible. So what are some frequently asked questions about women's health in their 30s? What are some of the most common health issues for women in their 30s? In your 30s, women commonly face hormonal imbalances, stress-related conditions, fertility concerns, and the onset of chronic diseases like hypertension and diabetes. When should I be concerned about changes in my health? If you are experiencing persistent symptoms, drastic changes in your regular bodily functions, or if something simply doesn't feel right, it is wise to consult a healthcare professional. What natural remedies are effective for stress management? Natural remedies such as meditation and herbal teas can be effective for managing stress. It is important to find what works best for you. And once again, prayer, number one on the list. So that article is Understanding Popular Health Issues for Women in Their 30s, a Comprehensive Guide. And I think that was a really good article by Gian Luo, MD, Women's Health Line. I think that was a really good article. What do you all think about that article? What did you think about that? Great information. Great information. So let's move right along. So, women in their 40s. Women in their 40s. How many of my sisters are out there in your 40s? And this decade, as you enter your 40s, this decade is all about navigating hormonal changes and finding balance. Hormonal changes and finding balance. This is when, those hormones are going out of whack again. Yes. So the peace is healing also. Khan, Sister Johnny. Yes. Yes. Very healing. So we're talking about the 40s now, being in the your 40s and dealing with hormones. Sister Jeanette says, I was fantastic in, it was fantastic. I'm looking forward to the 40s. I just entered my 40s. All praises, sis. All praises. Yes. Yes, it's a beautiful time. But let's talk about these 40s, right? So perimenopause. Woo! Perimenopause. This is when your body is preparing to go into menopause, right? In your 40s, this is when your body is starting to act up. Your hormones are all over the place. So symptoms like mood swings and weight changes can sneak up on you. This is the time where your body is now telling you, guess what? In about another 10 years, you're going to be in menopause, somewhere around there. So it's preparing you. It's fluctuating up and down. So you need to be aware of that. If you're having some mood swings or your weight is fluctuating, that can sneak up on you. Food for hormonal balance. So focus on phytoestrogens like flaxseed. It says here, and soy. I don't do soy. Why? Because majority of the soy these days, and they'll say no. They say, no, this isn't true. But GMO. No. So for myself, I really don't deal with soy products. but soy throughout the years had been known to be a really good source of phytoestrogens for hormonal balance, plus calcium and vitamin D. Then there's exercise, pair strength training with cardio to support metabolism and cardiovascular health. So we want to do both. We want to do both cardiovascular exercise and strength training, because once again, you're still trying to keep osteoporosis at bay, right? So you need to do the strength training as well. And then there's detoxing. Support your liver by reducing alcohol and processed foods, and add cruciferous vegetables to your diet. So you want the broccolis and the cauliflowers and the Brussels sprouts and those cruciferous vegetables to help, help your liver. All right. So here's an article. This article is by WebMD. Here's the second article that I'm going to share with you all. And this one is 8 foods high in estrogen and why you need them. Eight foods high in estrogen and why you need them. And the reason we're talking about this is because of the hormonal imbalance that you're experiencing in your 40s. You need to try and balance this out. Sister Jeanette says we can't lose weight at the moment. Yes, can't lose weight at the moment. Yeah, those hormones are out of whack there, sis. But you keep doing what you're doing. I know you're doing the right things. Keep doing what you're doing. The gut health is going to be very, very important during this time, as you well know. That's going to help so much with the weight loss, plus all of the helping to regulate your hormones as well. Gut health, very, very important. So this article is by WebMD, and top foods high in estrogen. It's 8 of them, and it says medically reviewed by Kathleen M. Zellman, RD, registered dietitian, LD, MPH, written by WebMD editorial contributor. So it says estrogen is an important naturally occurring hormone. It's key to women's sexual and reproductive development. It may support heart healthy and anti-cancer effects for women and men. Estrogen levels are higher in women, but the evidence is that good levels are also important for men's health. Research shows estrogen may support bone health, mood regulation, and a lower cancer risk in both genders. Phytoestrogens are a form of dietary estrogen we get from food. Research is ongoing into the effects of these plant-based nutrients. Studies indicate they can mimic or enhance the natural hormone health benefits. While most research points to positive effects, in some cases, phytoestrogens can block or disrupt estrogen in your body. This is important to know. It's important to talk to your doctor about managing your hormone levels with your diet. So why do you need estrogen? Estrogen's main function is to control reproductive changes in women, but it serves other roles in both male and female bodies, including heart and blood vessel support, bone strength, brain protection, and mood regulation. Our estrogen levels can change for many reasons. For some, managing these effects may require treatments such as hormone replacement therapy. The phytoestrogens in food may help support estrogen's natural functions. Research shows these nutrients are linked to several health benefits, including menopausal relief in women. Women's estrogen levels decrease with age, causing changes in the body referred to as menopause. Studies show that phytoestrogens can help relieve some of menopause's physical symptoms, like the frequency of hot flashes and vaginal dryness. Improved bone health. Estrogens help maintain healthy bone density, reducing the risk of osteoporosis in both men and women. Studies show that phytoestrogens from food may support this effect, improving long-term bone health. May lower the risk of heart disease. Studies show phytonutrients may help manage cholesterol. Maintaining good cholesterol levels keep your arteries free from fatty buildup, reducing the risk of heart problems and stroke. May reduce the risk of cancers. According to research, higher estrogen and phytoestrogen levels are associated with lower rates of breast cancer. Phytoestrogens have also been shown to kill prostate cancer cells, an effect scientists continue to study for the nutrient's use in cancer prevention or management. So what are some foods with estrogen? Many types of food-based phytoestrogens are studied for their potential health benefits. These include lignans, isoflavones, and in this article, there's links. If you click on these, it will take you into information on all of these different foods. So in your own time, go check out what these foods are, these food-based phytoestrogens. Resveratrol, flavonoids like quercetin. Each of these phytoestrogens has antioxidant properties. This means that in addition to the nutrients' potential health benefits, they fight cell damage in our bodies linked to a wide range of chronic diseases. So number one here on the list is flax seeds. Flax seeds are the richest dietary source of lignans, which is polyphenols found in plants. Researchers believe they lower breast cancer risk. You can sprinkle flax seeds on many dishes, bake them into bread and cookies, or blend them into smoothies and spreads. Number two is soy. Soy contains high levels of isoflavones, phytoestrogens that may mimic estrogen's effects and reduce the risk of both breast and prostate cancer. Soy is also rich in a range of essential vitamins and minerals. It can support heart health as an alternative to red and processed meats. It's also extremely versatile. You can include soy in your diet with food like tofu, tempeh, edamame, and soy milk. Number three, peaches. Because of their high lignin content, studies show that eating 2 servings of peaches or nectarines a week reduce a woman's breast cancer risk. Researchers find similar effects from consuming blueberries and strawberries. Number 4, garlic. Regular garlic consumption can help lower cholesterol, reduce blood pressure, and prevent clots, all heart disease risk factors. Research shows garlic can influence estrogen levels in the body, perhaps helping reduce age-related bone loss, but more research is needed to study this effect. Yes, Sister Carla, gut health is crucial. Here you go, Sister Jean, red wine. Number 5 on the list. Red wine is rich in resveratrol, a phytoestrogen researchers believe reduces heart disease by regulating cholesterol level. Another study found that phytoestrogens in red wine may stop cancer cell growth, particularly among postmenopausal women. Yes, yes, yes. Number 6, sesame seeds. Sesame seeds are easy to add to almost any meal, and they may help improve your cholesterol levels. Studies show they affect estrogen levels with potent antioxidant activities fighting chronic disease risk factors. So start sprinkling those sesame seeds on the meals. Number 7, cruciferous vegetables. Vegetables like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and kale contain phytoestrogens with anti-cancer and anti-inflammatory properties. Diets rich in cruciferous vegetables are also associated with lower risk of many chronic diseases, including heart problems. And number 8, nuts like cashews, almonds, peanuts, and pistachios are a great source of health-related phytoestrogens. They're easy to add to your diet, but because most nuts are high in calories and fat, be sure to limit your portions to the recommended serving size. And that's my weakness. When I start eating nuts, it's like, they're so good. They're so good. And like it says, you have to limit your portions, at least I do, because I love nuts. So that is WebMD, top foods high in estrogen. Top foods high in estrogen. So hormonal shifts can feel overwhelming. So what are some natural ways for the women in their 40s can support their bodies during this transition? What are some of the ways that you can support your body during this transition with all of these hormonal shifts? And this, let's see. This is going to be the last article of the night. So we are going to have a part 2. Yes, it's evident that we're going to need a part 2. So we're going to go over this article, and this one is the key signs of hormone imbalance in women over 40. This is our last article for the night. And so let me share this with you all so you can read along with me. Okay, so this article is by the Vitality Doctor. The Vitality Doctor. And this is the key signs of hormone imbalance in women over 40. Dr. Christina Kovalik, and that's the author of this article, and she's the Vitality Doctor. So it says here, the key signs of hormone imbalance in women over 40. Hormones play a vital role in regulating nearly every aspect of your health, including mood, energy, sleep, and even bone strength. As you age, hormone fluctuations become more pronounced, particularly in the years leading up to menopause, known as the menopausal transition. This can make you feel like you're losing connection to yourself and your body as things change. While there are a lot of systems and hormones affected, There are the key hormones we will discuss today. So let's see, the key hormones affected. Number 1, estrogen and progesterone level. These female hormones regulate menstrual periods, mood, and bone density. Declining levels often lead to irregular menstrual cycles, mood swings, and even increased risk of bone loss. Number 2, thyroid hormone. An underactive thyroid can significantly impact your energy level, leading to weight gain, fatigue, and low mood. Proper thyroid function is essential for maintaining balance within the endocrine system. Number 3, the adrenal glands. Chronic stress wreaks havoc on the adrenal glands, leading to excessive cortisol production. This can exacerbate symptoms such as weight changes, poor sleep, and low stamina. Number 4, pituitary gland. As a master gland, the pituitary gland helps regulate hormone production throughout the body, impacting everything from hormone fluctuations to metabolic processes. So the common symptoms of hormonal imbalance in women over 40. Recognizing hormonal imbalance symptoms is the first step to improving your health. If you suspect things have been different in your body, it's important to share these concerns with your healthcare provider and not just brush these aside. So here are some of the most common signs and how they manifest. Number 1, irregular periods and menstrual changes. Changes in menstrual periods such as skipped cycles, heavy bleeding, or shorter cycles are often linked to fluctuating levels of estrogen and progesterone. Irregular menstrual cycles are a hallmark sign of menopausal transition and may appear as early as your late 30s. Number 2, sleep problems. Night sweats, insomnia, and disrupted sleep cycles are common during this stage of life. Lower estrogen levels can affect the body's ability to regulate body temperature, leading to hot flashes and poor quality sleep. So here's a pro tip. Keep your bedroom cool and establish a calming bedtime routine to improve your sleep. Number 3, mood changes and brain fog. Mood swings, irritability, and feelings of anxiety or depression are common emotional symptoms of hormonal imbalance. Many women also report brain fog, which can make it difficult to focus or retain information. Yeah, that's huge. Number 4, weight changes. Unexplained weight gain or difficulty achieving weight loss can signal issues with hormonal regulation. We were just talking about that, Sister Jeanette. You know, sis, on the diatomaceous earth, I don't have much thoughts on that. I haven't done much research on it. I've heard good things about it, but I don't know enough about it to even comment. So I'm going to defer that. I am going to defer. Yes. But if that's something that you're interested in, we can delve into that. We can do some research and delve into that. Thank you for the idea, Thawadisis. So let's see. Unexplained weight gain or difficulty achieving weight loss can signal issues with hormonal regulation, particularly within the thyroid gland or adrenal glands. Hormonal shifts can also lead to increased belly fat, which is linked to declining progesterone levels and low estrogen. Number 5, vaginal dryness and low sex drive. As estrogen levels decline, many women experience vaginal dryness, discomfort during intimacy, and a reduced sex drive. These symptoms can impact sexual function, self-esteem, and relationships. Number 6, energy and fatigue. Persistent fatigue, even after a full night's rest, is a hallmark of hormonal imbalance. This may be linked to changes in thyroid hormone, cortisol, or progesterone levels. Number 7, physical changes. Hair loss. Thinning hair is often linked to hormonal shifts, including changes in testosterone levels and the thyroid gland. Skin and breast tissue changes. Fluctuating hormones can cause dryness, reduced elasticity, and tenderness in breast tissue. Bone loss. Declining estrogen levels may weaken bones, increasing the risk of fractures and osteoporosis. While these symptoms may sound like a lot to deal with, there are many things we can do to mitigate the effects of hormone changes. And she says here, I'll share some of these below. But first, let's quickly discuss how imbalances are important to your overall health. So how does hormonal imbalance affect overall health? Untreated hormonal imbalances can lead to more serious health problems, including A, heart disease. Changes in cholesterol levels and blood pressure may increase cardiovascular risk. B, bone density lost. Reduced bone density can result in osteoporosis, especially post-menopause. C, mental health challenges. Persistent anxiety, depression, and low mood can worsen without proper intervention. D, reproductive health issues. Younger women may experience conditions like polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS, or primary ovarian insufficiency, which impact fertility and menstrual regularity. Did you know even common symptoms like urinary incontinence and hot flashes can point to underlying hormonal imbalances? So how do we address hormonal imbalance? If you found yourself nodding yes, that you experience some or all of the symptoms above, she says, I feel for you. It's a difficult challenge to navigate, but you don't have to do so alone or without support. The good news? There are multiple ways to address these uncomfortable symptoms and restore balance. So, number 1, hormone therapy options. Hormone replacement therapy, HRT, replenishes low estrogen and can alleviate severe symptoms like hot flashes and night sweats. Bioidentical hormones, a more natural alternative tailored to your individual needs for relief. Number 2, lifestyle changes for hormonal health. Small shifts can make a big difference. Healthy diet. Incorporate hormone-friendly foods like leafy greens, fatty fish, and whole grains. Avoid a poor diet heavy in processed sugars and unhealthy fats. Exercise. Regular physical activity not only supports weight loss, but also reduces stress and improves moods. Stress management. Mindfulness practices, meditation, or acupuncture can support your adrenal glands. I personally have in the past tried acupuncture. Not for me. I'm just saying, it was not for me. Your adrenal glands and improve your overall balance. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not going to go into the details, but it was not for me. Number 3, medical attention and diagnostics. If you suspect a hormonal imbalance, working with your trusted healthcare provider is essential. Hormone tests. Evaluate your progesterone levels, estrogen levels, and thyroid function. Physical exam and medical history. Identify the underlying causes of your symptoms. Small steps for big results. It can be easy to think that you have to do all of the things right away to get back to normal. You don't need to make sweeping changes overnight, though. Instead, focus on implementing small, manageable shifts that align with your health goals. This is where working with a professional is an enormous benefit. We can help when you have questions, and we'll be able to tailor a plan specifically for you and your body. So here are some things to start with. Start by addressing your sleep problems with a consistent bedtime routine. Add hormone balancing foods to your meals like flax seeds, avocados, and salmon. Who knew? Salmon, avocados, and flax seeds are hormone balancing foods. Prioritize self-care and reduce stress and support your emotional well-being. Good health starts with you. A proactive approach can transform how you feel every day. Advocate for your well-being. Many women are told their symptoms are normal as they age, but that doesn't mean they have to endure them. Normal is not optimal. If you've been dismissed or left with unanswered questions, it's time to seek a provider who listens and take your concerns seriously. So what do you look for in a provider? Someone who takes a holistic view of your medical history and lifestyle. Expertise in treating female hormone imbalance through both natural and medical approaches. Willingness to explore personalized treatment options like hormone therapy, dietary changes, and natural remedies. So here's the takeaway. Reclaim your balance and vitality. Hormonal imbalance symptoms don't have to define your life after 40. By recognizing the signs of a hormonal imbalance, addressing underlying causes, and exploring treatment options, you can take control of your health and feel empowered to live life fully. And to find more, call Dr. Kovalik, and her number is right here. So I shared that article with you all. Once again, that was very in-depth, really good article. So it's posted there for your review as well. Wow. So we're already at the 2-hour mark, sisters. 2 hours and 15 minutes. So we are going to have to embark on a part 2 next week. So next week, we are going to start off with the segment, Women in Their 50s, Embracing Change. Embracing change in your 50s, right? So we're going to go into the 50s, 60s, and beyond next week. And that's going to be very eye-opening and enlightening. So I'm excited about next week's show. So what did you sisters think about tonight's show thus far? What did you think about it thus far? And next week, remind me, sisters, remind me, just in case, it slips my mind, hold me accountable. I want to hear from the sisters who are in their 50s. I want to hear their advice to the women in their 40s on how to navigate their way through their 40s with these hormonal fluctuations. So since you, sisters in your 50s have mastered that, I want you all to give some tips to the sisters that are going through it right now or that are about to go through this. So, yeah, I think that will be a great way to start off the show next week. So, yes, part two next week. So, sisters, that's it for tonight. I hope that you found the information useful. I hope that you did. I really enjoyed tonight's show, I must say so. So if you did, please do me a favor, share this video with your sister friends and relatives. Bring some sisters in next week with you, especially your sisters that you know that are in their 50s, 60s, and beyond. For the show next week. It's going to be very eye-opening and enlightening as well. So let's grow this channel so that the information can reach Shebrews throughout the 4 corners of the earth. and even those that are not Shebrews but are willing to be a part of our community, right? Come on in, bring them in. We're learning so much here on Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty. We are to let our light shine so that others can be led to the source of the light, right? So that being said, gosh, I am so thankful to all of you. I appreciate you for always taking your time out of your very busy schedule to have tea and conversation with me. I am so glad that we are back. I am so glad that we are back. I am so glad that we are back. I had to say that 3 times because I love Sundays. I love spending this time with you all. So the water for being here with me again tonight. Once again for your prayers, for your support. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I love you all so much. And I've missed you all. And I can't wait for next week to see you all again. So until the Most High brings us back together, may you prosper and be in good health. And remember, true healing begins inwardly before it is expressed outwardly. So sisters, I'm your hostess, YASHAYA, a voice of reasoning and justice. Have a blessed, restful night, an amazing week. And like I said, the Most High is willing. We will see each other next week, same tea time, same tea channel. And yes, Sister Jeanette, Sister Carla, Sister Sierra, we are overdue. We are overdue for our 2-hour conversation. We really are. So let's do it. Let's do it. Sister Bonnie, it's so good to see you, sis. It's so good to see you. And I hope I don't know if you have the same number, Sister Bonnie, but if you don't, get my number from Sister Paula. Give me a call, okay? Give me a call. Sister Jeanette says, the water, my beautiful big sis. All praises to the Most High, little sis. I got so many little sisters out there. Oh my gosh. It will add to my daily life. Yes, all praises. Sister Bonnie says you need to make some changes. We all do. We are all a work in progress, my sister. But we're here for each other. We're here to help each other through this. And that's why I'm bringing you all in. I want you all who have already done this, who have mastered the previous decade, to now help the sisters who are going through that decade. All right? That's what we're here to do. So I love you all so much. Most High willing, I will see you next week. And in the meantime, may you prosper and be in excellent health. I love you so much. AHAYAH. Shalom, sisters. Shalom. And Barakatah. Shalom, sisters.